We are here at South Bank to do Gigantamax Rillaboom's raid day. It's not really a raid, is it? It's more of like a max battle, but I love max battle days so much. They are one of my favorite things to do in Pokemon Go. I never get sick of them, and I feel like it's been a bit of a drought. We haven't had a max battle day in quite some time. Welcome back, max battle days. I'm glad to see you back. 100 people in this lobby, 6 mushrooms. We don't need those mushrooms. I'm expecting this to be doable with 30 trainers and around about 14 really good ones, but 30 will be a very safe number out there. I have seen some people do it with 4. That's absolutely crazy, but my team is 2 Zamazentas and 1 Cinderace. Now, there is a very good chance that Rillaboom will absolutely demolish your Zamazentas with a couple of moves, but the majority of moves will absolutely be fine, and the bulk here is totally fine as well. But I personally just really like using Zamazentas because I'm a Sword and Shield guy, and this is where the max battle Pokemon came from Sword and Shield. I feel like it's only right to use Zamazenta anyway. Otherwise, you might want to use a Corviknight for a tank. But your attacker should be a Gigantamax Cinderace or a Gigantamax Charizard. Now, Gigantamax Charizard would be a really great option if some of these teams are a bit lean and you don't have that many trainers in the lobby. And that's because Charizard has much better bulk than a Gigantamax Cinderace here. So that is when I would use a Gigantamax Charizard over a Cinderace. Otherwise, Gigantamax Cinderace is the best fire attacker in the game. That was easy. 1 max phase and it's done. Let's see what we got. 1 in 20 chance of getting the brand new shiny. Thank you so much to all those people in here. Smash, DJ, Nurse, Kiara, Cohen. So many people in there that support me over on the Patreon. Thank you so much, guys. If you'd like to join in any of these, make sure you join the Patreon over at patreon.com/MattSimplified. Give us a shiny or the Hundo. $18.99. $18.69? All right, similar numbers, just in the wrong order. Let's keep going. Okay, another 100 people in here, and this time 7 mushrooms. Okay, everyone save your mushrooms. We'll be okay. 286 Pokemon in the lobby. What do you guys think about them increasing the cap of the Gigantamax battles from 40 to 100? I kind of think it's cool to see 100 people in there. That's awesome, and I think that's one of my favorite things about these days is seeing how many people come together in these big cities. I mean, obviously, if you're in a remote area, that's really frustrating, and I feel for you guys. I try to sort of help out by inviting you guys to these because we easily just sail through. As you're seeing here, they're really not much of a challenge at all. So if you can get into any of these lobbies, it's pretty much like just a guaranteed catch there. We also have Kiri to thank for the ticket. Thank you so much, Kiri, for gifting me the ticket. Appreciate you. So kind of you. All right, let's go. $18.99, 1 in 20 chance of getting that brand new shiny. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. The shiny is subtle, like all of the G-Max starters are, but I want it so bad. Just being a Sword and Shield fan, I just need that. All right, don't forget, there is great rewards on offer here, guys. 37,500 Stardust, I think, if you have a star piece on, look at that. Then if you double it, you get all of that again. Unbelievable, there's so much Stardust on offer here. 75,000 Stardust from 1 battle, huge, let's go. 1846. Can you believe I still don't have a single Hundo Gigantamax? Oh my goodness. Not a single one. So many Hundo D-Maxes, but no Hundo G-Maxes. We gotta fix that today. So far, it hasn't rolled that move that is really good against Zamazenta. So far, so good. Let's see if this lobby is gonna be the one. What's your large attack? Energy Ball? No, we're still good. We're still good. Energy Ball didn't even take off my full shield on my Zamazenta. Zamazenta is just too good, guys. You just can't beat it. Like, I mean, the weird part is, like, Zamazenta is positioned as the tank out of Zamazenta and Zacian, naturally being the shield, but Zacian has some really good bulk on it too. So if you've only built out either a Zacian or a Zamazenta, you could easily use a Zacian and it wouldn't be any problem at all. So if you're more of a Zacian person, by all means, it's still super bulky, does really well. You only need either a Zacian or a Zamazenta. And look, honestly, your Zacian can do both, like I was saying, but so far, so good. There was only 70 people in that. I say only 70, it's still a lot. I think 6 mushrooms, and we still did it in 1 max phase. So these are going down a lot easier. They're a lot easier than the legendary Dynamax raids, only because the cap on the usability. Jamie, Ghostly, Drix, Stu, G-Boy Grim, Champ. Nice work, guys. All right, let's go. Let's do our usual thing. Come on, I'm feeling a shiny on this one. I'm feeling it. Give it to me. Give it to me. You didn't give it to me. Now, Gigantamax Rillaboom debuted as part of GoFest Osaka last year, which was my very first time abroad for Pokemon Go, which was so cool. So I had such a good time over there, and so I have such good memories of Gigantamax Rillaboom. I still have a bunch of Gigantamax Rillaboom left over with the Osaka background. So if you guys want one of them, let me know. They're in the trade list, so if you're on the friends list, just have a look through. I don't think the trade really shows up which ones have a global background, so have a look. If you just see an average Gigantamax Rillaboom in there that's not shiny, it's because it has a background, or there's something like special about it. So have a look through. There's so much stuff available in my trade pile if you guys are interested. But yeah, I do have really fond memories of Gigantamax Rillaboom. Me, Fleece King, and Sinnoh Joe were walking around Osaka having a really good time, catching as many as we possibly could. And that was super easy then too. I think they were uncapped at around that time. I don't think they were capped at 100. I think they were actually uncapped. I remember it being like 643 was in a lobby at one stage, if I'm not mistaken. I could just be tripping. We did so many there. Bon Jibby. Shout out Bon Jibby. Thank you so much to all those people that support me on the Patreon. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on. 1880? Ew. Now don't forget that South Bank has a city safari coming up. Well, not South Bank, Brisbane has a city safari coming up. The whole city, which is kind of the point of a city safari. I'm just so I love South Bank so much. I wanted to say, if you are coming to the city safari, you have to check out South Bank. It's absolutely beautiful here. You will love it. I guarantee you will love it. How could you not? Like, everyone here is like in a good mood. The Pokemon Go community is really strong out here. Everyone's really friendly. There's like a man-made beach. Jeffy Mystic Sprint. Thank you so much, guys. I'm at Sprint in Chicago. Shout out Sprint. All right, let's go. Chicago was such a good time. Okay, this one's gonna be the shiny, right? If I pay the extra 200 coins, I get the shiny, right? It's like a legal requirement. Oh, shiny! Yes. Okay, I'm not endorsing that. I'm not endorsing that if you spend the 200 coins, you get the shiny, but in that way, it absolutely worked. All right. Wow, that's a nice looking shiny with that paler mossy green as opposed to the dark forest Kelly green. How did they come up with the name Kelly green for that type of green, by the way? There we go. Look at it. Oh, let's look at your IVs. Not bad. If you can get 15 on the attack line, it's really the main way that you use a Gigantamax Rillaboom is for attack. So if you get 15 on the attack line, then you're not losing anything. I wouldn't worry about anything else, really. Wow, look at that. Yes, our first shiny. Let's hope that's the first of many. When I was doing a team assembly here, I thought I'll just put one Zamazenta and then one Corviknight because I never get a chance to use my Corviknight. But then I realized I only have like a 1500 combat power Dynamax Corviknight. I don't know, why have I been such a diva? I love Corviknight. It's probably the only bird Pokemon that I actually like is Corviknight. Again, Sword and Shield. The animation of the loading screen had you flying with Corviknight. That's why I like Corviknight. I love Sword and Shield. It's so good. And I don't know why. I've neglected it. Egg on my face. Really got to level one up. Lucian, STBC. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for your support. All right. No shiny 1843. Every time I see 18, I'm expecting to see 19. Guys, remember, I throw because I only have one thumb going like that, so don't judge me. I know some of you are judging me. Oh my God, guys. I just got asked to catch someone else's hundo. And I was throwing just endless curveball excellent throws, and this thing just was not staying in. I got down to the final ball and I was so nervous, and I asked the person, are you sure you want me to catch this or try to catch it? Because I went through like 12 different Pokeballs and it still wasn't staying in. I was Golden Raza, I was at Curveball Excellence, and then boom. Are you sure?
Do it.
That's Curveball Excellent. I'm doing everything I can. You ready?
This is it.
Yes, 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 yes! We got it. I can't believe it. Luckily, it was filmed as proof, but geez, I was nervous. It was named MattSimplified after that. So I guess in a way, I did catch my first ever Gigantamax Rillaboom. It's just not on my account. Now lives with someone else. Hopefully you're comfortable over there. Hundo Rillaboom, that is somewhat mine, but mostly someone else's. Oh, geez. All right, we are here doing this one here, struggling in this one. 48 Pokemon left. I mean, a lot of people have finished their free ones today. But lots of people came out for this. I really feel like max battles are just one of these things that are just universally really loved by people. And it's no different. No different today. So I really hope that in the mainline games in the future, they do bring back some more designs for max Pokemon, because there just aren't that many. We went through our mega phase, now there's a lot of mega Pokemon. Hopefully in one of the Legends games coming up, they can introduce some additional variants of max Pokemon, because I do think that the Gigantamax designs are significantly better than mega designs. I don't know why that's the case, but I feel like there's just so much more fun had in designing the Gigantamaxes. They just look significantly better. They just go crazier than the megas, whereas the megas are, they're different, they're fine. They're just not as fun, I guess. I'd be curious to know what you guys think. Is it just me? Anyway, this is the only time that I use my, my Max Guard. But here we go. Don't forget, what Max Guard does is it pulls aggro, and that's what makes a tank a tank. A tank is not just something that absorbs lots of damage. That is one role of the tank, but the other role of the tank is to attract the boss, all the boss's attention. That's called aggro. So hitting that Max Guard option will, yes, bulk your Pokemon up, but it will also make sure that you receive the bulk of the damage that gets deployed by the boss there, which makes you the primary target. That's what a tank is. It's not just something that takes damage. It's only half of the role. If you played World of Warcraft, you'll understand there are some bulky characters out there, but a real tank has to hold aggro, and they have to be really bulky and also be taunting. And effectively, a Max Guard move is a taunt. So I don't know, a little bit of side information there for you. We're closing in on the first hour being done. We have one shiny, technically one hundo. I don't know, can I take credit for that? I can take credit for the catch, but is it my hundo or is it theirs? I don't really know. I don't really know. I'm clearly doing so. Yeah, well, for me? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Just wait until I finish this. All right, we got this one done. There's 29 Pokemon left in the field. Let's see. I deserve a shiny for this. I pushed through. Give me a second shiny. Give it to me. Give it to me. Friendship is up with Queso and Hone. Thank you so much for supporting me, guys. Appreciate you. All right. 1832. That's not the hundo. You watch. This one will just stay in with the flick of a thumb like that. 1, 2. Okay, here I am on the ground trying to be at one with the grass to hopefully channel my inner Rillaboom to get a hundo. What do I have to do? Do I have to like kiss the grass to get a hundo? Jeez, it's kind of hard to play upside down. Oh, I didn't even get to switch out. Oh no. Someone has a chameleon in here? At least get that to a Charizard. Come on, who only has a chameleon in here? It's like 100 candy. We just had 9 times candy for that. No, not 9 times. We had 9 candy. We had 3 times catch candy for those chameleons. And you guys still only have it as a chameleon? What the hell? That's wild. I don't know, is that a troll? I'm being traumatized like that day I was trying to get stuff done and there was just all reboots in the lobby. And I'm like looking around the Westfield, the food court, being like, who's in here trolling me, putting reboots in this? At least get it up to a Cinderace. All right, here we go. I didn't mess it up this time. We'll call it even. I should have switched it out to a Cinderace. We'll call it even. Whoever brought that Charmeleon, you're forgiven. Let's go. Let's bring this home. I'm at one with the earth. Remember last time I kissed a tree? Last time I kissed a tree on Primal Groudon Day? No, Shadow Groudon Day. And I didn't get a shiny that day. So I don't know if being at one with nature actually works in any meaningful way. Come on, let's see. Hundo or shiny? Give it to me. Come on. Everyone keep your voices down. Because nature demands quiet. I'll pay my 200 coins. I'll pay it. Let's double it. Come on. Come on. Go to bonus. Let's go. Oh, what is that? Ooh. Kiss the ground. Please give me a Hundo Rillaboom. Please. Next time, please. If this doesn't work, I'm getting off the ground because I've tried to connect it to the grass. I've tried to do what I think Rillaboom would want. And I'm not seeing any results. So give me what I want or I'm back up on 2 feet. I'm not crawling around down here. D-Siles, Mag Funny. Thank you guys. All right, let's see. I'll pay my 200 coins. Let's go. I'm out of here. I'm off the ground. 49 people in this last one and 7 mushrooms. Now that I think really speaks to how much fun people have with these days. I mean, we have done 3 full hours. This is probably arguably more expensive to do than regular raids, I think. So the fact that people are still showing up, 50 people deep, spending mushrooms really shows how much fun people have with max battles. I don't know if Scopely anticipated that max battles would be as popular as they are, but I'm really, really glad to see that people really, really enjoy them. I think when they first came out, everyone's like, well, what's the point of having a Pokemon that can max, either Dynamax or Gigantamax, when I can just use the raid variant? And I think as people started to, you know, get involved in the max battles, I think they saw how fun these can be. Whether it's a Gigantamax with, you know, 100 people in the lobby, even if you're doing it remotely, so cool to see people battle at scale like that. And then you have the Dynamax ones where there's a cap of 4 people, which is fine for 1-star and 3-star. But if you move into that 5-star with the legendary ones, yes, I think every legendary Pokemon that's come out has largely been kind of useless in this game, in the Dynamax variant, either because it's really expensive to level it up or it's just not very good. I think Ho might be one of the only exceptions to that. Of course, I got the Shundo Dynamax Entei, so again, one I don't really use is the Shundo that you get. That's just how luck goes. But what I like about the 5-star Dynamax is it makes it really important to have a strategy or bring things that are really good, because you can only really carry maybe 1 person in those lobbies. So everyone needs to bring something really, really good. And it's one of the last challenges available in Pokemon Go, I think. So I really, really enjoy max battles, whether it's Gigantamax or Dynamax. I do them every single day. I arguably like it even more than raids. Let's cap this off by putting this Cinderace at this spot here. Okay, maybe not. Either way, I want you to give me a shiny or a hundo for the very last thing today. Make it happen. You didn't make it happen. Never mind. So we're done with 31 Gigantamax Rillaboom done today. That is a lot, but like I say, I just absolutely love max battles, so I can't help myself. The brand new shiny, we had 2 shinies today out of the 31, which isn't bad given it's a 1 in 20 shiny chance, so I'm happy with that. If we look at the combat power, this is the best one that we had here. 98. I think that is now the best IV one I have, but I don't know if I'll reinvest because IVs don't really matter and I had a decent enough one, but I mean, maybe I will, but I don't feel anything special about this one here. This one here is the best shiny I have. I'll probably invest in this. This is further thinking that just IVs just don't matter, right? Invest in the ones that make you happy because you really won't feel any difference. Where you will feel a difference is when you don't level up a Pokemon. So I'll probably level this one up and you'll see it on the battlefield. What a great day. Thank you so much, Kiri, for the ticket. Really, really appreciate you gifting me the ticket. Hopefully you enjoyed doing the raids with me, Kiri. Hopefully everyone over here that is on the Patreon enjoyed doing the raids too. I saw so many of you in the lobby. Thank you so much for joining, and hopefully I helped you get a shiny Rillaboom, a Hundo Rillaboom, whatever it is that you were looking for. But if you'd like to join all of these people over here for the next one that we do, head to patreon.com/MattSimplified. The link is in the description below. All of these people over here, thank you so much for supporting the content that I do, just like this video, but also all of the daily shorts that I do, weekly deep dives into everything that's coming this week, all of that kind of stuff. It's all possible thanks to all of the support of these amazing people over here. If you're unable to join us on the Patreon, totally fine. Other free things you can do to help support is hit subscribe on this video, also hit like, do all those really, typical things that YouTubers ask you to do, but we all ask you to do it because it actually works. So thank you so much for doing that if you haven't hit subscribe yet. Otherwise, let me know in the comments, did you get more or less than 2 shiny Rillabooms? Did you get the Hundo? What did you get? Flex on me in the comments. In the meantime, appreciate you all. Thank you for the fun times. Thank you for allowing me to do this. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next video.